My people, how on a day? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you listen to the sound of my voice. Fellow Biafra, this is one of the reasons why we need Biafra. Because those men you call politicians in that zoo called Nigeria, they are despicable. They have no respect for the women. And I'm hoping and I pray that the Biafra we are raising will be different. Watch this video and see the way this lady was insulted amongst her peers just because she is a lady. Watch the video and I'll come back. Very, very sad. By the so-called Senate president. Watch this and I'll come back. Very, very sad. Very sad.
Please. Senator Natasha, please, you are not recognized to speak from there. That is the order of the Senate.
Sir, order 10 on privileges. Order 10 on privileges.
Senator Natasha.
Any senator may rise at any time
can the chair
to speak upon a matter of privilege suddenly arising, and he shall be prepared to move without notice. A motion declaring that the content of breach of privilege has been
suspension immediately.
And order 24, rule 2A, subject to the permission of the President of the Senate, I will read the orders.
Please read it.
Order 24, 2A. Order 24 stipulates the duty of the chief whip, and it reads thus: there shall be a chief whip of the Senate. The chief whip shall be a senator nominated from the party with the highest number of seats in the Senate. And 2A said, the chief whip shall maintain order and decorum in the Senate. The duty of the chief whip is to maintain order and decorum. So pursuant to the jurisdiction conferred on the office of the chief whip, for which the chief whip is desirous of invoking the powers of that office, I will proceed to read order 6, rule 2, on page 9 of our rules books. Order 6, rule 2. Order 6 states, the President of the Senate shall allocate a seat to each senator. 6.2, a senator may only speak from the seat allocated to him, provided the President of the Senate may change the allocation from time to time.
Please read that again.
Share happy moments with
Okay.
Is that the President of the Senate shall?
The President of the Senate shall allocate a seat to each senator. Yes. And it went further to state that a senator may only speak from the seat allocated to him, provided that the President of the Senate may change the allocation from time to time. So it is at the discretion of the President of the Senate, as circumstances warrant, to change seats as time goes on, based on circumstances that may pop up in the course of the proceedings of the Senate. And in the course of the proceedings of the Senate, 2 senators from the PDP, that is Senator Ned Nwoko.
Which faction of PDP? Which faction?
And
Senator Dixon's faction. Akpabio.
And also Senator Francis Edenwa of the Labour Party also decamped to APC, thereby necessitating their movement from the other side to this side, thereby creating vast spaces in the opposition side. And then pursuant to that, and in the exercise of the powers conferred on the Senate President, pursuant to Order 6, Rule 2 and 2A. The President of the Senate decided to rearrange this seat, giving directives to the chief whip to exercise that function. And pursuant to that directive, seats were reallocated. And what surprised to report that Senator Natasha, having given another seat, refused to vacate a former seat in flagrant violation of our rules. So I am craving for, ordinarily I don't want to bring it to the attention of the Senate, but now that Senator Natasha insisted on staying on her former seat in spite of the rearrangement of the seat, I am craving for indulgence to resume the seat that has been lawfully allocated to her pursuant to the provisions of our rules and in the exercise of the powers conferred to the Senate President to resume her new seat. If not, the Senate President may decide to exercise the powers conferred on him not to allow her to contribute to any debate from that seat, thereby depriving her constituency of a voice. Thank you.
Well, distinguished Chief Whip of the Senate, your point of order is sustained.
Order, please.
Distinguished Senator Natasha, please, you are not recognized to speak from there. That is the order of the Senate.
Sir, order 10 on privileges. Order 10 on privileges.
Distinguished Senator Natasha.
Any senator may rise at any time to speak upon a matter of privilege suddenly arising, and he shall be prepared to move without notice a motion declaring that the content of breach of privilege has been
suspension immediately.
or refer.
Just imagine this. Imagine how they roll in that shithole. Imagine their behavior. Women can't speak because she's a beautiful woman. If she doesn't bend to you, if she doesn't sleep with you in your hotel, then you treat her this way like an animal. This is Nigeria for you. The impunity in the highest places. This is the problem we have with that shithole called Nigeria. Why we are saying that we the Biafrans, we are done with that zoo called Nigeria. A very backward country. A senator was not given the opportunity to speak. Amongst her peers, she was not given the opportunity to speak amongst her peers.
Take it. I do not fear being silenced.
See the black screen. They want to hide everything. They off the mic. Nigeria for you. A very backward country, Lord have mercy. Hey! A zoo will remain a zoo, no matter how much you paint it, no matter how much money you spend on it. A pig will remain a pig. Put a lipstick on a pig, the pig will still remain a pig. Animals. You were voted for the same way this lady was voted for in that zoo called Nigeria. But no, they are above the law. When it comes to women, they are above the law. See the way they treated this woman. What did she do? They couldn't take her guts. They want to change her seat because they couldn't take her guts. They couldn't stand her guts. That's the way they roll in Nigeria. Everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry wants to play God, want to play Caesar in that zoo called Nigeria. Lord have mercy. My people, this is it. Welcome to the shithole called Nigeria. It's even happening in their so-called assembly. In their so-called National Assembly. This is happening before your eyes. Let the whole world see what is going on. And you expect these guys to legislate the law? To make laws for you? Lawmakers? See the way they roll. When a woman is upright, it's a problem. The other time, we heard her say, oh, I'm sorry, this is not where we do things in a nightclub. He's tried everything, but because she stood upright and refused to bow down, refused to open her legs for animals like this man, Hence, they gave her the seat. That's the way they roll it in that so-called Nigeria. Those of you that believe in Nigeria, even your so-called senators, there is no discipline. They don't respect their boundaries. Because a woman is there as a senator, they feel they could entice her, cajole her into the bed and sleep with her to give her a position. And when she says no, you want to push her at the back. You use your power to create a seat to place her at the back. How dare you? That's the problem with that so-called Nigeria. And you all tell me you believe in Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. Nigeria go better. You love your police. You love your enemy. Your army. People like Rofayo said, they keep on saying he believes in that so-called Nigeria. How dare you? What do you believe in the name of God? Can't you see what's happening? Can't you see the impunity happening in your system, even in the government? In the executive, in the legislature, in the judiciary? Look at what they did to Nnamdi Kanu, a man who asked a judge to recuse herself. It is done everywhere in the whole world. But no, in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, a Biafran man, an Igbo man, it is different. You break the law when it comes to the Biafrans. That is the problem I have with that shithole called Nigeria. But some of you out there, you still love it because it doesn't affect you and your people. Everything is fine. It doesn't affect you and your people. But one day, monkey will go for market, it no will come back. One day, monkey go to market, it no will come back. It is coming. The chicken will finally come home to roost. It is coming. Islamization is coming. To the Yorubas who pretend not to know what is happening, Islamization is coming. As we speak, Sharia law is now rampant. It is bubbling in Yoruba land. Keep on doing partnership with the Caliphate. Keep on signing MOU, mutual understanding, a memorandum of understanding with those coming to Islamize you. You are signing MOU with them. They are coming. They have come to your land. The other day, Amateko said they caught 200 Fulani headsmen. But no, what did you do? You send them back in the lorry. You claim you send them back to where they came from. They will come back. What do you expect? That's the problem. A lady was speaking and look at the way they treated her. Let me show you the real picture that they were hiding. The real video of how she was treated in their so-called their so-called house of serenity. Let me show you the real video. These animals. Watch this. Watch the main video they were hiding from you guys. Watch this. Watch it and tell me how you feel. Watch this.
Now that Senator Natasha insisted on staying on her former seat in spite of the rearrangement of the seat, I am craving for her indulgence to resume the seat that has been lawfully allocated to her.
Dismissed Senator Natasha, please, you are not recognized to speak from there.
Watch this.
That is the order of the Senate.
Sir, order 10 on privileges. Any senator may rise at any time to speak upon a matter of privilege suddenly arising, and he shall be prepared to move without notice. A motion declaring that the content of breach of privilege has been
that allows suspension immediately.
Immediately. Hold it back. You have deliberately silenced my voice and the voice of the other women in the Senate. That's the problem. That carnal flesh, that lust for the flesh, because a lady is beautiful and she refused to bow down to you. You then feel, okay, I will deal with her. Who is she? Carnal flesh, the lust for the flesh. Eh? Nepotism, red tapes. You give a dog a bad name just to hang it. Last time I checked, in your so-called Senate House, the names and the seats, they go according to the states. But they say, no, because of this woman, oh, I don't want to see her face anymore. I rearrange and place her at the very end. The very end. To make her a backbencher. And she said, no, she ain't going to move. Because she knows the game these guys are playing. And you expect me and my people, we the Biafrans, that we respect our women. You expect us to follow people like this, or to blend and embed in a country with a culture like this? To hell with you and your shithole country called Nigeria. We the Biafrans, we are gone. God bless you and God bless Biafra. I'm out of here.
Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Logan, Bloomington, Lord Logan, and it's wild Flora show. 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation, ever since annihilation. Nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.